cunt's fucking collection.
The head of the English Museum says, I'm the head guy in this museum. You can't get any higher than me in this museum. And I am allowed to see what was in that 26 crates. So who's gatekeeping that? If he's the head of the museum and these crates are in the museum, why isn't the head guy of the museum allowed to look to see what was in them shipping containers? There's a controlling power.
Do you know the end of one of the Indiana Jones fucking
Yeah.
Holy Grail thing where it goes into a big warehouse and just gets trolleyed down out the way? That kind of style fucking place.
And I'm sorry, like even the American government now is saying that the truth, humanity couldn't handle the truth. Because I think it is like the Anunnaki. I think it is like the Anunnaki. I think like aliens came to Earth and made us, and they know it. There's no God. The God was
not sure about us being slaves to dig gold though, because they've proven. Yeah, I'm not sure about us being slaves to dig out gold out the ground though, because if they're that advanced, they should be able to change the atomic structure of lead, change to gold, because we've proven that we can do that at our stage, where it takes a lot of energy. So I don't think we were designed to dig gold, but we probably were placed here by something somehow.
I think we were created by an alien thing, genetics, and they know it, and that's the shocking thing, that we were created.
Yeah.
That essentially just
co-creators. Yeah, co-creators. Yeah. Like a middle guy, god species kind of.
See, in it's a mistranslation in our Bible. See, in like the Jewish Bible, it's gods. The gods made the world. And when they translated it into English, they changed it to God, when God made the world. So gods, that's the aliens, mate. We just thought they were gods because they could do shit, fly and stuff, and we were just sitting about fucking licking bones and fucking, we're just monkeys.
Could be us from the future coming back to make ourselves. It could be that fucked up.
Well, the Americans are saying they're all possibilities, that it could be interdimensional beings.
Yeah.
There could be aliens. There could be us coming back.
Could be us coming back from the future to create ourselves. Could be anything. It could be really fucked up. Fuck knows, isn't it? Just keep an open mind.
Because the actual government is saying now that we've got at least like more than 12 craft, and all the craft are different. It's different aliens, different craft. So it's not just one alien species that's turning up. And there's good aliens and there's hostile aliens, and the good aliens are protecting us from the hostile aliens. I mean, there's mad shit. There was a battle, see, in like 14 something in Germany, the Heisenberg something or something like that event. German people in this village looked up in the sky and they were seeing like a battle in the sky, like cigar-shaped craft fighting fucking like balls of light. And at the same time, in Japan, they saw the same event happening. But Germany and Japan didn't discover each other until like 400 years later. So how did they write down in their history books the same event? It's not like, you know what I mean? There was a war going on at that time and two different cultures.
Quite a lot of stuff in the Renaissance pictures, oil paintings in the background and stuff in there, like sources and shit like that.
Yeah. I've seen
that period.
There's loads of evidence. I mean, that's all evidence.
Stuff going on in the background. It's like, why are the artists painting that? Back in 14th, 15th century, innit?
I mean, it's just, I want to know before I die. I'll be raging if I'm on my deathbed and I don't know. I'll be like, you fucking bastards, you know and you never told me. It does my fucking head in. You know all that information, just come out clean and tell us before I fucking die. I want to know. It's not fair that you know and you're keeping it from us. Because we don't think your tiny little stupid brain can handle it. Fuck you, you fucking dick fucks. Who are you to say that to me? I want to know. You know what I mean? It's not fair that you know. We don't. I hate it, man.
So that it can be weaponized, though, isn't it? That's what it is.
I hate it.
Weaponize the knowledge against us.
It's men.
And the technology.
Men love that. I know something you don't know. and I'm not telling you. I know something you don't know. You want to know? Well, you're not knowing. A fucking dickhead.
Fucking hell, come on.
I'm gonna fuck you up. Now tell me what you know, or I'm gonna fucking kill you. I hate it. It's the same as, see, America. See, if you see all the fucking hidden stuff in America, that's all Sumerian. Like the pyramid with the eye.
Yo, hold up, man.
That pyramid with the
Hold
eye,
up.
that's Marduk. That's Marduk. And New Year's resolutions. Right now, that's what Sumeria used to have to do. The leader of Sumeria used to have to stand up on the thing and say, have you been a good leader, a good Marduk? And you would have to like repent for all his past sins for the year. And then say that he would be a better Marduk for the next year. That's what New Year's resolutions are. Why does all these things go back to the first civilization and we have them all today? You know what I mean?
Why is the New Year start in the middle of winter as well instead of like beginning of April when everything's...
I mean, there's loads and loads of dodgy things. The way, like, even Trump and that, when they're at that, you know the Cleopatra's Needle in America, what's it called? What's that thing called in that place in Washington? It's one of the things in
Just
Egypt.
the Washington Monument, like the...
Yeah,
obelisk.
that's one of the Cleopatra's Needles, isn't it? They took it from Egypt and put it in Washington.
I know one of the stones, if you look it up, is one of the stones that's been put into the building. It's got Welsh language written into it. You Google Washington Monument Welsh language.
Yeah.
The stone's been inserted with carved because a lot of the presidents of America have been Welsh, loads of them.
There's a thing happening this year too. It's an ancient
like the founding fathers,
prophecy. There's an ancient prophecy happening this year, this Easter. It's to do with the Sphinx. Leo the fucking sun, Leo the star constellation. There's a star that's in the thing. It's called Romulus or something like that thing. And the prediction is that Thoth's fucking alien spacecraft will activate underneath the fucking pyramid when the Romulus star lines up in between the 2 feet of the Sphinx. And that's happening next year. Next Easter, that's happening. So that fucking that Thoth's fucking spacecraft underneath the pyramids could start up. That's crazy. That's scheduled for next year. That's gonna happen next year. This year, coming, 2026. Be fucking mad if that starts up and an alien spacecraft comes out of the pyramid.
I'm here for it, mate. Let's go.
I'll be on News 24 all day. I'm unemployed. I'll just be watching that all day, all week. Fucking. I won't even get up to go into the kitchen to make food. I'll die of malnutrition watching the TV.
I'll be getting messages at work. Are you home yet? Are you home yet? Quick, get out there.
Telling you, man. Look into that prophecy, man. It's crazy. It's all happening next year. Randall Carlson was telling us about it. Like,
Mint Randall Carlson.
There was an explorer looking for it, and he thought it was a ring. He thought it was the thing that was on the ring.
Ring.
Yeah, they thought it was like Indiana Jones when this ring, this like ruby or something went in between the Sphinx. It would activate. But no, it's a star of Leo. And see, when they said the Sphinx was built, in the history books and now they say it was facing Taurus the bull. Yeah. Now, why would a lion be facing Taurus the bull? But see, if you swing back the universe to when it was Leo, it puts it back like
procession.
Yeah, it puts it back before the Younger Dryas, when I reckon it was built. I reckon it was built.
They changed the face on it as well, aren't they?
Yeah.
The face doesn't suit the size of the face doesn't suit the size of the body.
I don't
reckon that one of the pharaohs had altered its appearance.
I think all that stuff was there before the Egyptians came along, and the Egyptians found all that stuff.
Yeah, I absolutely believe.
You on about the Sphinx?
Yeah. I think
the
Egyptian people came along and found it.
It was already carved, and then there was practicing on that. that.
I think from the water damage on it, it must have been a desert area.
Well, it's the only place on Earth.
Repair it.
It's the only place on Earth where you see the technology getting worse. See, when the first dynasty of Egypt, the pots and everything they're making are made out of granite and amazing, spectacular stuff. And then by the time the fourth generation, they're like shit jugs, fucking made out of mud and fucking
inbred.
It's like they've got retarded and forgotten how to do everything.
Retarded.
It's fucking not. They inherited
all
it.
turned inbred, didn't they?
They inherited the stuff. They found the stuff in the first generation, and they were still using it. And then over the years, like fucking like 3,000 years or something, they didn't know how to make any of the stuff because they found it. They went to what they were good at making, fucking shitty mud jugs, fucking reeds and stuff, because they didn't know how to make granite ones.
I think we should bring back shit like the Colosseum as well.
Just fucking.
Instead of going to prison, you're gonna fight for your life in a fucking against tigers and shit.
And even in Egypt law, it says that people came from the sea and taught them how to fucking build things and stuff. That's people from Atlantis that came there and fucking taught them how to create civilization, you know?
There's a building design that goes all across the fucking world, isn't there?
Mm-hmm.
Like your Mayans and shit like that, they all carve in a certain way, and it's like all over the world.
I don't know if you've seen the Grand Canyon.
I think you're talking about what we mentioned earlier, Gaff. The big walls at Sacsayhuaman and fucking in Peru and that.
Cusco and that.
Cusco
See the
and
Grand
that.
Canyon. They reckon that Thoth went to the Grand Canyon, and if you look at the Grand Canyon on Google Maps, there's Egyptian names of all the places in the Grand Canyon. Why is there Egyptian names? Because they found evidence of Egypt in fucking the Grand Canyon. That's because Thoth was there. They fucking crossed the Atlantic and fucking went to America and went to fucking...
Well, they found evidence in the lungs of, in the bodies of mummies that they coca leaf and stuff like that, which only exists in South America.
Yeah.
So there must have been a transatlantic fucking drug trade in that coca leaf.
They found cocaine and stuff in fucking Egypt.
Yeah, the coca leaf, residues in the mummies.
Man, I just don't think people know the truth and it's been held away from us. Because we're seeing the breadcrumbs of truth all over the place. And I've seen so much now that I'm like, it's fucking obvious that we're older and things. They know. But they keep finding bits of the truth and hiding it from us. Like, see if you see the newspapers in America from like 18 something. There's scientists that are doing an excavation and they find giants' bones, and then the Smithsonian turn up and take all the bones. Yeah. And it's in the paper every couple of months that a guy's out and he's found giant bones of a 15-foot giant. And then today when we go back to the Smithsonian and say, can we see the giant bones? Oh, we lost them. No, you didn't. You're hiding them. You fucking
dick. Newspaper articles from the 1800s showing.
You took the fucking bones and you're hiding them and you won't tell us. You won't show them to us. Because you're protecting the church. You're protecting the fucking Pope and all that. It's so fair, man. Really does my fucking head in. Hate it.
You hide it quite well though, to be fair.
Hate it. I hate people knowing something that I don't know and it's like knowledge. Tell us.
Yeah, everybody
your tiny brain can't handle the knowledge. Fucking let my brain melt down my nostril then by telling me the truth. I'd rather die here but you mumbling the truth to me than live as a fucking village idiot thinking that we're the most intelligent species ever. No, we're not.
No, we're not.
We
can't be. We can't build a pyramid.
Yeah.
Have you seen in Germany they're building one?
Oh.
So I think it's like an art project, right? But they're making concrete cubes. But they're only building one every 10 years.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Yeah, it's crackers that, isn't it?
It'll only take 2 million years then to reproduce fucking...
Yeah.
They're like 2 million blocks or something.
It's ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah.
But even South America, they reckon that like these Brazil nut trees and all these nut trees, they've seen now that they were actually gathering the nuts and planting the trees, and it's actually what civilization was with LiDAR. There's a bigger concentration of these trees that bear fruit, and what they reckon they were doing was farming them. They were going to other bits of the thing and taking the seeds back and planting them and growing the trees round where they were living. Like farmers, like we would do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're seeing that now where there's clumps of fucking these fruit-bearing trees. When they scan the ground, they're finding that underneath the fucking thing is civilization. So the civilization was planting the trees so they'd be able to walk out into the garden and pull fucking fruit off the trees and eat it. Like they weren't stupid, you know? They had this thing too where they made their own soil. What was it called? Terra Preta, yeah. We don't even know how Terra Preta is made today. But they were making like fertile, like compost.
Yeah, I've seen that. It's mad, isn't it? Made
Yeah.
the Amazon fertile, didn't it?
Super fertile soil they were using. Fucking... I can't get enough of that shit. I've watched podcasts upon podcasts upon podcasts of this
That's
shit.
it. That's what I've been doing. It's mad.
Yeah. It gets so frustrating because like, it's like, you know, fucking truth, and everybody's like, most people are like, name a country, fucking, you know, you can't even name a name, man. What the fuck are you so stupid, you cunt? Name the Kardashians. Oh, no bother. Fucking, your head's full of mints. Your tiny brain can't handle the information because you're fucking stupid.
Yeah, it's class, all that. I think I lean more towards you as well in terms of I really want it all to be true, and just tell us, man. Just fucking stop hiding it. Just tell us.
And even in Thoth's prophecy, the way he said like, have you seen Thoth's prophecy? The way he said that we were all God-fearing people and we all prayed and we all built temples and structures to praise God, and then over the decades and years we turned away from it, and then fucking got to such a bad state that God came back and wiped the earth clean, and then we all started praying to God again. That's the same with the flood, you know. That's like, that might not have been the last one, like the Younger Dryas. He might have been talking about one that happened before the Younger Dryas, where civilization was again like a different civilization, and then a cataclysm came along and wiped it all out and started again, you know.
It's the cycle of life, isn't it, of the planet? Yeah. Is that the pollution or the ozone gets that thin that it causes the ice to melt. It floods, and then the floods cover the earth, causes steam. The steam covers the earth, causes an ice age, and then the fucking everything, you know, restarts.
There's even a thing in India where they talk about nuclear bombs and stuff. That the gods of nuclear bombs, and there's a place in India where there's this shards of glass.
Yeah, the vitrified
and
sand
the shards of glass,
in it.
the nanoparticles of glass are only made in a nuclear explosion, and they're in India. There's never been a nuclear explosion in India, but they reckon it's ancient. An ancient nuclear bomb went off.
He died, and he had a fucking defib on him, so I've got it for one of you. I've been sat in here. I'm quite safe, so as long as you don't go too far, I should be able to help you.
Don't help them, Rob. Don't kill them all. Yeah, that's mad, that. And the only way you can make this glass is through a radioactive
nuclear bomb going off.
Like the safest place.
Really, like fucking 10,000 degrees or something stupid like that.
And see, when we made the nuclear bomb, fucking Oppenheimer actually quoted the Bhagavad Gita, where it talks about the nuclear bomb. He says, "I have become death, destroyer of worlds." That's from the thing that's talking about the nuclear missiles in India, nuclear bombs being used in India. When we made it, we actually quoted it
as well, haven't we?
Yeah. Have you ever seen that thing with the Dark
Black
Knight?
Yeah.
The Black Knight
You
up
can
on the
say that
thing.
then.
It's like a
The
satellite.
stone.
No, there's this
Stone
satellite.
that didn't move.
There's this satellite up in space, and Nikola Tesla spotted it
Yeah.
in like 1913 or something. And it's a satellite monitoring Earth.
Yeah.
Fucking, what the fuck? We didn't have satellites back in 1913, man.
Yeah, they think it's it's made out of an unknown material, and it doesn't follow the laws of gravity, as far as we know.
It's not in the orbit. We've only been able to do a pole-to-pole orbit in the last few years, in the last like 20 years. And this has been doing a pole-to-pole orbit round Earth since 1913 or something when they found it. So this was doing a polar orbit, going from North Pole to South Pole. That's going around that way. Even when we went to the moon, we were only doing around the equator.
Okay, but that's some terrible timing for phoning me, you know.
You know what I mean? There's so many things that it's just they know, man. I reckon that Dark Knight was put there by the Anunnaki to monitor Earth while they fucked off back to Nibiru.
Well, I don't think this is our planet of origin. I think we come here after fucking up our old planet.
Mars.
And
Mars.
life was that hard that all technology got lost through the generations.
Well, they're saying that
And yet we've restarted.
everything else on Earth is used to the sun, and it has some sort of form of natural sun protection. Apart from human beings, who we go out in the sun and we get sunburned and stuff. So they reckon that we're not from Earth because we've got a weird fucking like.
Yeah.
Just a weird.
Yeah. Underground people.
Hey.
There's moles and shit like
Just
that.
how sensitive our eyes are to light as well. That's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's almost as if we've lived underground for a long time, innit? And adapted
Yeah, all
to the
further away
underground
from
life.
our star.
Crazy how many tunnels are underground too.
Yeah.
Like you see that thing in Egypt underneath the pyramid, that goes down like a mile underneath the pyramid.
Oh
It's
yeah,
like a mile or 2 miles underneath the pyramid.
Mad, isn't it? Like,
And,
the
like,
scanners
nobody-
can't penetrate that depth because it
Yeah.
goes that deep.
And there's actual videos of like that Sawas cunt going down underneath the Sphinx. And then when we've gone, right, what did you find underneath the Sphinx? We can clearly see you going down the tunnel into the Sphinx.
Now.
What did you find? Nothing. Well, can we go? Nah, we filled it all
No.
back in. We filled that tunnel all back in. There was nothing there. Can we see the video? Nah,
No.
because they found something that they don't want us to see, like aliens made us. And they were told by the people in charge, you don't fucking tell them. Okay,
Well, the ground level's risen as well over the years.
yeah. Deliberately
And
by
something
us.
else I find fascinating is like all big deserts at some point were seas.
Yeah, well,
Like all
they
the
reckon,
big deserts in the world were seas.
they reckon
at
the
some
biggest lake ever in the world
We got 6
was where the
months
Sahara
left,
Desert was.
Exit.
point. Sahara Desert. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because all, if you put under the microscope the grains of sand, it's all made up of like coral and shells. And
We need to try and hit the same fucking panel, you know. Like the one on the left or right, pick one and then just stick to it.
tons and tons of microscopic sea creatures.
I hate the way it's been
Well,
gate kept.
If
and
you
we're
look
not
at
being told.
the life in deserts and shit, scorpions and stuff like that, their DNA, they can trace it back to like crabs and shit because they're crustaceans.
Yeah.
They've just adapted to live
Or a
on land.
crustacean.
I'm a crustacean.
Yeah.
Well, if you look at evolution, the crab seems to be like the fucking best point in evolution because everything, even other species, are evolving into this crab-like fucking creature. Completely different species.
I hate the way
evolving crab.
I hate the way there's funding there and everything that people have, right? And they turn around and they say to like a country, right, we found something in the ground here. We've got scans of it. can we get permission
Excuse me,
to
sorry.
fucking dig down and find what it is? And the country goes, nah, you're not allowed a permit. You're not allowed digging there to find out what that is.
That's a bit of a weird one in history though, because how much have we stolen from Egypt? How much have we stolen from, over the time? Archaeologists would find things back in the day and just fucking oink it back to Britain and bang it in a museum.
Yeah, but look how many of these countries have Islamic terrorists that turn up and find the fucking ancient structures, take out dynamite and blow up all the fucking structures.
Yeah, because it's proof against God.
Because they're fucking Neanderthal, cave-dwelling, inbred fucking people. We should be allowed to go in there and wipe them all out and take all the fucking statues and stuff. Fucking right. I'd rather have them in a museum.
If somebody can use some evidence to disprove your religion, they'll fucking happily destroy it.
Yeah. But like, they went into places in Iraq, that fucking ISIS mob, and they were blowing up all these ancient Sumerian statues and cities and stuff.
Yeah, man. Horrific.
You know? You can't be trusted with ancient artifacts if you're that stupid a fucking people. The Taliban. We don't like music. Who doesn't like music, you fucking idiots, man? The fuck out of here, you parasites. Fucking chance, man. Fucking. No way, man. And who joins up with a crew of people that don't like music? You're gonna follow us. We don't like music. We don't like women. No. Fucking kill women. Make them cover up. Fuck.
A lot of them have been brought up that way though, aren't they?
Fucking good fucking
like,
people, man.
I was gonna say goats then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What the fucking backward people?
You have a look at Iran and Iraq in the 70s, and between leaderships, when the government fell, because it's not an actual law, women were going out in skirts without wearing burqas and stuff like that, and they were all like hippie-looking stuff.
Yeah.
And then as soon as the government established again, the men were like, yeah, let's make sure women are covered up, and if a woman goes out, she has to have a man.
So that weren't a government. That was the Islamic Revolution.
Yeah. Islam.
But they made it law.
The Islamists teamed up with the communists to overthrow the fucking normal people in Iran. And then as soon as the fucking Islamists got in charge, they killed all the communists. And then went back to medieval fucking... Man can copulate with as many goats as he likes and nobody can slag off Ahmed. Fuck off, you fucking
But a woman can't walk
people.
out the house without holding a man's hand.
I'm sorry, but fucking backward people.
Mad, innit? But they don't all believe that shit. They're just, a lot of them are forced into it.
Yeah, buy a Kalashnikov to your head. You believe in this nonsense ideology or it will fucking kill you.
Well, they fucking just murder your family out in public, won't they? They'll just drag you out of the house and machete you up.
Bullshit. There's a thing that I saw, like, and it's like the Taliban taking over some village. It's like, I think it was like 50,000 people in the village and they killed all 50,000. And there's like a pier, a jetty with a pier, with like a lake. And the whole lake of people is filled with dead bodies floating on the lake. And there's like a jetty going out into the pier. And they're just standing there with like a line of people shooting them in the head into the water. And they're like all over the ground is blood and bits of brain and skull and everything. And it's just like, it's a death cult. This isn't anything to do with any god. This is a death cult. If Satan had a fucking religion, this is what Satan's religion would be doing. Killing 50,000 innocent people. You know what I mean?
Well, there's hundreds of thousands of religions and hundreds of thousands of gods. What makes theirs right?
I think Muhammad wasn't... I think when Muhammad was in that cave, I don't think it was God that spoke to him. I think it was Satan pretending to be God. Yeah? That's what I think. I think the revelation they've got was of Satan. And it's Satan's fucking army that they are.
But then, which Satan. There are many of them.
I think it's Satan. I think the revelation he had was definitely Satan. I was talking to him.
I think he was losing his fucking marbles himself and talking to himself, hearing voices.
There's one of the hadiths in fucking Islam where Muhammad goes down over a hill and he gets bummed by like 6 guys. He gets shagged in the ass by 6 big black men. Imagine the same story if Jesus went over the fucking thing and got bummed by 6 guys. Do you think so many Christians would have followed it? There would have been no way, he's a homosexual, man. He fucking got bummed by fucking 6 dudes. Like, what the fuck's going on here? Like,
And on the 6th day, he was still sore.
on the 6th day, his ass stopped bleeding. Fuck off, man.
Fuck.
And there's loads of bits in the fucking Quran too where like Muhammad's walking about with semen splatters all over his legs and stuff. It's like, it's a totally different book. It's like a fucking horror movie rather than a fucking, you know. No. Muhammad killed the 5,000. Jesus fed the 5,000. He didn't fucking shoot them.
Jesus was a Jew. And black. A lot of the Americans seem to forget that, you know. The religion, where they're from, they were black.
Jesus would have looked like Danny DeVito. He would have looked like fucking 5 foot 1, a big huge hook nose. He would have looked like the Penguin. You know what I mean? You're not looking at some big white PG's looking motherfucker. You're not. You're looking at like a Jew and an Arabian man. Fucking brown skin. Fucking. And their names weren't Peter, Paul, John, fucking Simon, and that's far too white a name.
Right. Religion in general is madness to me. It's just madness.
Well, especially, see when you see the thing of God and the Old Testament and all that, and then you go back and you look at the Egyptian story, it's the same story. And then when you look at the Egyptian story and you go back and look at the Sumerian story, it's the same story. But 1,000 years before and 1,000 years before that. So where did the story start? That's what I want to know.
I
you know what I mean?
I
Does
get
that make
religion
sense?
on the basis of trying to set good rules and right behaviour in people. So, like, you know, don't do to others what you don't want
He's
to
down,
do
mate.
to
I got him.
yourself
He's
and all
down.
that.
Have you got a defib or anything?
But the rest of it, I think I just...
No worries, man. I killed the convict and the fucking robot got me, man. He's dead over there, man.
Exaggerated.
Hey, he's here. Kill him here. He's here.
These 3 books are the same thing. Like the book of the Old Testament and then the book of fucking Egypt and then the book of Sumeria. It's the same book. So where did it start? Was there a book before Sumeria that had that same story?
What are them scrolls that they found?
Dead Sea Scrolls.
You are a fucking lifesaver, mate.
Don't they predate all of them or some shit?
Well, that's like, they were, it's the same kind of stories, but over 1,000 years, the books we had didn't change. It's verbatim what was found in the Dead Sea Scrolls. But there was a scroll in the Dead Sea Scrolls that was the Book of Jesus. Now, we don't have the Book of Jesus in our Bible. And the Book of Jesus says, if you want to pray to God, you don't have to go to a house of bricks and mortar.
Oh yeah,
like a church.
Catholic church won't like that.
You don't have to go to a church and speak through a priest. You can stand at the top of a mountain or the deepest valley and pray to God.
He will hear you.
Because God's everywhere. He's like it says, he is the stone, he's under the stone, and he's all around the stone. Yeah.
Everyone.
But conveniently, they left out that Book of Jesus because it goes against them being in power.
Yeah, I mean, how much money did the Catholic Church and shit like that make? It's fucking billions.
Have you seen the room the
Through
Pope?
donations.
Have you
and
seen
stuff.
the room the Pope sits in? It's actually got like a
fucking
70
gold
foot,
gilded.
a 70 foot picture statue of Lucifer behind his chair. Why does the Pope sit in front of a statue of the devil?
To remind him of the evil he's running away from.
But why isn't he standing in front of a picture of Gabriel or fucking Michael?
Well, the
why is it
devil
the evil angel he's fucking standing in front
The
of?
depiction of the devil is different, isn't it?
Yeah.
It
Dude,
never had
shield
horns
charger.
and all that shit. That was a pagan god of fertility. It was a female pagan god of fertility that had red skin and horns. And they didn't like that, so they made their picture of the devil that. But that's not the original depiction of what it looked like. Mad.
Yeah, man, you see the fucking statue of Satan in fucking Vatican, man, it's fucking bonkers. It's not even like, it's evil as fuck. Because I think they worship Satan. I don't think the Catholic Church worships God at all. I think it worships Satan. There was one there a few months ago too. They had some ceremony in the Vatican, and see the Pope's face. It's fear that's on his face when he's opening the door. And the room he was opening was something of Lucifer. The temple or the fucking thing of Lucifer. And he's opening that door and he's terrified. You can see he's shaking and fucking terrified, opening what he's going to find in that door.